Hey everybody, welcome to the Gaming X. Today we're taking our first look at InnerSpace and some of our initial impressions. Now this gameplay footage is from the Xbox One, but this will be available on PC, Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 as well. InnerSpace will release on January the 16th and you can expect our review around the same time. Now I've been interested in this one for quite some time, but I was never really quite sure what to expect. And honestly, after the first 45 minutes, I'm still not sure I do. InnerSpace is an exploration flying game set in a world where physics are inverted. You are tasked with exploring a series of interconnected, inverted spheres. Gravity pulls out. This means the landmass is in the centre and the outer edges of these spheres are water. Now these were once inhabited islands, and the loading screen has a really nice reference to this with some balls that can be moved by the player that all pull out to the outer edge, as with the gravity. So here you're going to play as the cartographer, and in the opening 20 minutes you are accompanied by the architect. Now this is some form of submarine who explores these worlds. He is researching the ancients and you are his ticket to the sky, as well as more agility underwater. Now before arriving in that first sphere which you're seeing now, I completed a brief tutorial mode. This would cover the basic navigation abilities including rolling left and right, panning on a horizontal axis, speeding up and slowing down, drifting to make tighter corners, and a diving mode where you can switch to an underwater submersible to explore the underwater elements of these worlds. Finally, it also introduces two abilities integral to progression: cutting rope with your wings and smashing through crumbling objects. Now how these skills will be used as we progress through the game, only time will tell. Now all of these abilities are available to you immediately, except diving, but you will find the upgrade comes quickly in the opening 5 minutes of the storyline. So the setup here in this first 45 minutes had me searching for relics, and these provide a few different functions, at least this far in. Upgrades to my aircraft was one with new wings, and then some relics provided me clues to navigating to new locations. I see a lot of potential for these relics and how the game could use them as we progress. It's going to take some time to get used to the worlds here though, and it's so disorientating when you first start things up. You're going to find yourself surrounded by water and land, and it's a very unusual scenario. When you're rotating through that 360 degrees, you'll start to see the same things, and it's very easy to get lost. Now, I will say this is not a bad thing, it's just different, and with anything different, it's going to take some time to adapt. Finally, let's just touch on graphics and sound. This looks incredible. Screenshots really haven't done it justice at all. These are beautiful worlds and the colours jump off the screen. For just the first location as well, I found so much variance: underwater segments, ruins to explore, and a colour palette to die for. Then this is accompanied with some truly beautiful music. So far, after this first 45 minutes, this has been a game of, well, tranquility, and the music's reinforced this. I'd suggest you check out the InnerSpace website, where they actually have a lot of the music available to stream on SoundCloud. So in the first 45 minutes, we're getting just our first taste of what is to come, and it's really got me curious. Curious enough that I can't wait to go back for more. Controls, they feel great, the first few environments are unique, and the story is being slowly fed to the player around demigods and ancients. There's a lot of information I'm still looking forward to understanding, and right now I have more questions than answers. Just some of the questions are: will the storyline remain so abstract, or will it gain momentum and focus? Will upgrades continue to enhance my ship? What are the orbs I'm collecting for, if anything, or are they just a layer for the game to add longevity? Will I ever get used to the disorientating design of the worlds, and will they be so tightly confined as this first level? And finally, will this be a somber experience throughout, or is it just lulling me into a false sense of security as it establishes the groundwork of the story? Join us here on the Gaming X for our full review and all the answers on January the 16th. We'll see you on the next Gaming X.